Happy Sunday morning to everyone. So it's Suze from Crowfire Soul Crafting, Crafting from the Soul. So I'm just doing a bit of a catch up with you, just bits and pieces that have been going on with me and what I've been up to. So I did my tunnel books, and then I did a different sort of tunnel book. So this I made using fabric and tissue paper. So I stamped all over the tissue paper, and then I put glue down, just your PVA, put that down on the surface. I think I worked on some greaseproof paper, and then I put the tissue paper down and I glued over there. I think I just sprinkled over some Brush-Os. I made this cover ages and ages ago. It's not perfect, it's not straight, it's, you know, it's all over the place, but I quite liked it. Then I thought I would turn it into like a journal cover, but a ring one. So I put on the grommets and put the rings through, and then I decided, I put some card on there. Then I decided I'd make this into like a tunnel book type thing. Now I don't have really big dies. The oval's probably the biggest ones I have set. I think there's bigger ones in the set, but it wouldn't fit on the page. So I turned this into a tunnel book, and it's pages that I can remove, which is way better because obviously I can use it then on the die cutting machine. So I really like this idea. This may be my preferred method to where are my other ones? The other ones that I did that were you know, those ones. If you saw the other, there are videos below showing these. So I like them, but I prefer this method because you can have more fun with it. So with this, I just got the paper, which is this, and then I used distress oxides, and I just coloured the paper. Then I stamped, and I went round the stuff with ink. I just had real good fun. These are like a sort of art journal meets glue booking meets, well, they're just mixed media pieces. I just love it. So I worked on the back. So all I did though was colour them and do a couple of different stamps on, and I tried to keep the same sort of stamps throughout. So I did the splatters, I used my Jane Davenport eyes. This is a new set that I've bought. I've bought quite a few sets of stamps recently. So these I got to do with my my tarot journaling. So they're all the tarot cards of the major arcana. So I'll be using them in my tarot work. I bought some little crystal balls and things, some more crystal balls and bits and pieces. I bought some astrology type ones, so I can use them in my other work. These are like, just, they're not tarot, but they're sort of mixed. There's little crystals, so I use them a lot. Then I bought some little people. I don't know why, but I just felt like I needed some little people. I really like these actually. And these I got totally the wrong order. They sent me the wrong things. That's happened to me twice, but I'd use them, so I'm not too distraught. So anyway, let me show you. So I've used magazine images, and then I've done the same. I've used the cut out pieces I really like doing that. So obviously it's not like a normal tunnel book. There wouldn't be these in that way, but I just think they're great because then you can use them, and you get other sort of shapes and things coming. So I've done a little person. I've again done the same sort of things. I've used all basically magazine images. I don't know why I wanted to do faces and eyes and things like that, but I love it. It's just bizarre and weird, and just what the doctor ordered to just play. It's so playful. I just love it. Like I say, it's like a mixed media art journal, tunnel book, glue book, had a baby, and this would be the baby. So I highly recommend playing and, you know, doing this sort of thing because it's just such fun. Now I used an image at the end, full image, just because I loved the look of that with just her eye there. And I thought it was nice. It sort of finishes it off. And then what I'm going to, and there, this is hilarious. So I love these little like photo booth images. I put them on upside down. So, and you know, when you do something that's wrong and you just get so angry, because I wanted this picture, so I can cover that. I could recover it with something else, you know, a full image or something. And I just thought, just bloody embrace it. You've put them all upside down. Now, I've told you I've put them upside down, but maybe I did it deliberate. So, you know, I wouldn't need to tell you. I'd say, oh, well, this is how I actually wanted it. I wanted it upside down. I didn't, but, you know, just embrace that sort of thing. So now I've cut all the papers here so that I can make some more. So what this is going to be is like a little sort of art journal-y, tunnel booky, glue booky thing. So I'll just pick another, maybe circles next time, or squares or rectangles, or maybe a free handy shape. But it's great on these because you can just take your pages out, you can work on your pages and then put them back in. So I was looking on Amazon and I found some really cheap ones, and they were really cheap. So these came together. So it's an A4 one, ring bound, and a little one. And I because it was so cheap, I just ordered this set. So you could order just the single one, or of the A5 or the A4, but it was cheap to get both of them together, so I did. Now the paper in here, or the card sort of, it is really quite nice. I haven't actually started working on it, but it's actually quite nice. So I probably will turn them into types of tunnel book type things. I thought, because I haven't got like A4 size nesting die cuts, and obviously you can do free form and just cut it out. And again, it's great because you can take these pages out and then you can put them on your cutting mat and just cut out your shape that you want. So it's easy enough. Or you could have like two, so you could, as you would in the smaller, you could have like a big circle there and a big circle there. I mean, you'd get two different looks on, so that would be quite cool. That would be quite a fun way of doing it. But yeah, I'm really pleased with these. I mean, they're absolute crap. This sort of card is rubbish. It's all dented and banged about, but again, you know, we'll probably do something with that, so it won't really matter. Or I could make new covers. So yeah, so I was quite pleased with them. And then the other thing that I really keep wanting to make is a art journal from a magazine. So I got a nice Vogue. I like Vogue. Oh no, this isn't the Vogue. I've got a Vogue. This, I can't remember what this was, but it is like a fashion magazine. So basically what I did is I gessoed the cover, and then I put tissue on so it would go all crinkly. I glued it all on, made it all crinkly, so it's sort of leathery type look. And then I just slapped paint all over it. So it's black underneath, because I put black gesso on. And then I've done my first layout because I loved this. This was like a swatch image, but I think it is The Simpsons, and I don't like the bloody Simpsons. I'm sorry. I know millions of people do. It's just, I don't like it. I don't see anything about it that is good. And like I say, I apologise for that, but it is my my opinion. So I used some of the paper that I've been using as my background paper when I've been stamping other things, because I just find, you know, those papers, your mop-up papers, and I just find them fascinating. I love them. So I put that on and I added more. And then this one, I loved the swatch donut-y watch face, so I kept that, and I did a hole in this piece, and then I've kept like the donuts on there. I've done some stamping all over, and then I put this little, I mean, she is sort of a paper doll, but what I did is I cut out a figure of a person. I didn't cut round the fingers, so I made it sort of just, oh, I need to stick that down. I just made the ends round and her feet round, and then I painted it with an acrylic marker, and then I covered everything in clear gesso, and then I stamped over more. So yeah, I mean, I don't normally start in the beginning, because that's the whole point of like art journaling is great. You can start in the middle and you don't have to worry. You just pick a page you like. I have cut out some pages. I've done this for a background there. I haven't done anything else. So as you can see, it is just a magazine. And then I'll just go through it, and you know, so I might keep her, I might go around the background, and I might do some other stuff. I quite like that. Or I might cut out her face and put another face in there, or do something different. So I just this is the first time I've done an art journal. So like this, I love this page, just like Alice in Wonderland, Winter Wonderland. I love all the things on here. So I'm probably going to go round with some paint, and just go round like all the writing, and just, you know, splodge paint. I'll go over that. But I just like all these things on here, so I might just keep all of them, but just take out the prices and the, so it might stay almost exactly like that. But I don't know why, I just love it. I've glued some pages together. I love this, so I'm gonna do something with it. I love this picture, so I don't know how or what I'm going to do with that. So that's something else I've started. And I went out I went to Glastonbury for my birthday, actually on the Sunday last week, and then there was a couple of other places we wanted to go. So in the week we went to Barn Antiques, just outside Stratford. I wanted to wander around. I love antique shopping. I just love it. You can pick up all sorts of weird and wonderful things that you can use in your art. So we went there, and then we found another place as well, and I managed to get hold of, oh my god, I've been searching for bobbins for so long, and this barn had hundreds of them. So I'm going to go back because there was some bigger ones, and yeah. But I mean, I've only seen them on Etsy. They've been ridiculously priced. These were peanuts. And I can do a nice fabric snippet. Well, I call them memory rolls, so I'll just put them on. So I have got some calico cut out, and I can start with them. So so that's something I bought. And I bought this old photograph album. There was a most amazing Victorian photograph album, leather, which was unbelievably beautiful. It had all the photographs in it as well, and it was about 85 British pounds. And I thought, I don't really want to spend that on something I'm going to rip up and turn into junk journaling fodder and bits and whatever. And it was so beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I could have probably done something with it, but it was just too expensive to even think about, really. So anyway, I found this one, which was £10, and it's gorgeous, and all the photographs have gone, and that was why it was only £10. And these I can just pull out. So I've spent time doing quite a few pages. As you can see, I've done. Now these I'll just gesso. It's nice, sort of quite thick cardstock as well. So I'll gesso and do the pages. I was thinking of another tunnel book with this, but I mean, it would be amazing. So I could make like maybe a woodlandy type, because I like this sort of look on here. I love this sort of faux crocodile. I think it's faux or snakeskin, maybe. I mean, it might not be faux. If it was like really old, it might be. Anyway, so I'm loving that, loving it. Can't wait to turn it into an altered book type thing. And then I managed to get a couple of books. I bought a J.K. Rowling book, which is not here with me at the moment to go through. I bought this huge, great big book. It weighs a ton, Planet Earth. Absolutely stunning. The pages aren't too shiny. They are a bit shiny, so they might need some. Well, these are. This all pulls out, so it literally. Let me show you if I can get that side. It literally comes out. So I mean, that I will just keep that as it is. I'll probably go round some of it with paint. I don't know, because it's actually really stunning as it is. But these are glorious pictures. But I'm going to turn it in. I mean, look at these. I mean, really, I shouldn't do anything with it because they're just glorious. I could take out the pictures and then use them in. Oh God, they're just stunning. I just absolutely love them. But anyway, so my thought is to turn it into an art journal, although it weighs a bloody ton. I don't know. It's going to be an altered book anyway, sort of, an altered book, art journal-y one. Then I've got a lovely kiddies book, this one, which is dragons. So loving this colour. This is lovely. I'll probably keep some bits of, or add to it. And again, I'm just going to turn it into an art book, altered book, art journal thing. Yeah, so I got that. So and then the other thing I turned one of my pieces of art into a bag for my tarot cards. So I finished that. I didn't, it's just open, so they just slip in, but I'm quite happy with that. I mean, I could maybe do something on the top, maybe to cover. I did put fabric in the inside. Yeah, so that's for my tarot cards. Oh, I have been working on some little people. These are rock people, my little rock people. So they've all got like different faces, different expressions. I'm going to use all of these. So I've just been doodling, as you can see, hundreds of them, lots of doodling going on. I love them, my little rock people. So yeah, so, and I've put a couple of me rock people. I've been working in me little mushroom journal. It's getting a bit more fatty, not quite a fatty patty, but it's getting quite. So I mean, they're not all finished. So you've seen that one before. That's an old one. That's an old one. So here's my rock people. So just really stenciling, bit of paint, some off from the altered books. I put the circles in that I did, and altered books in the tunnel books. So I used them, and then the little stone people. So once the little stone people go down on a page, they'll have hair. They'll always have hair. But I couldn't cut out their hair because that was ridiculous. But they look better with hair. They like having hair. That's an old page. Oh. I think that's an old page as well. Yeah, that's an old page that I hated. Oh, this page. So I used some tissue and did a couple of the tarot stamps on the tissue and then glued them down. She's from a magazine. I put her in the middle and then did some stenciling. That isn't finished. Really not sure what else is going to go on that. Loving this one, but I don't think it's quite finished because she needs to be looking at something. She's looking over here. Magazine images, these two, some mark-off paper, and then some background. I put down some white gesso, I think, or white paint. And then I did some stenciling over with that one. That's an old one. Oh, this one I've just sort of started. So again, some off-cut paper, some where I've been doing stuff. Done the background in indigo. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but. And this one, bits of off-cut paper, did some stenciling and some paint in the background. Don't know what else is going with that one. Still haven't put anything on this one yet. Oh, this one, again, using the same off-cutty papers. And, you know, I haven't done anything at all. Although I quite like that one as it is, but... this one I did, I got some little witchy stamps as well. So got two little witches with their little cauldrons, bubbles going up everywhere. Don't know what else is going to go on there, but probably a lot of these all need like words. So a lot of them, you know, none of them, I don't think any of them, like these, I didn't put any words on. No. So they're all, I need to go through and add some words and things, sentence and quotes or something. So I'll do that. That one's an old one. Oh, this one, just some background paper. So this is jelly paper. So, and then I think they're still all blank. So still got quite a few pages, but I mean I'll probably be working in this book for a long time, adding bits and bobs. So Oh, I did that one. Make a Wish was that one. But yeah, I need to add some words on a lot of them. So a little gnome at the beginning. Yeah, so it's getting a bit fatter with what I'm doing. So that's me really catching up with you all. So I hope you're all good. Hope you're all having a nice crafty time. I'm quite busy at the moment with lots of different pieces, and I'm flitting from this to this. I still haven't done any more to my little dolls. So I mean, these have just literally been put aside, so there's absolutely nothing on them. I don't know where her other bit is, and that's that. So literally I've done nothing. It's exactly the same as when you saw me when I started them. My arm is bad, and sewing makes it really not good. I really struggled. I just sewed this together and my arm was so sore. So I'm trying not to really sew much at the moment. So I'm sorry if you enjoy my sewing videos and you're not so keen on my paper ones, but I'm finding I'm very, very drawn at the moment to paperwork and paper, even if it's just doodling. I've been doing a lot of doodling. I'm finding it easier on my brain as well. So like this, I don't really, when I'm working in these type of things, I don't have any idea of what I'm doing. So I just slap down some paint, or I go, well, I'm going to put that on there, or I'm going to rip up this jelly print and I'm just going to slap it in a page. So I find it freeing. It's very, very freeing. So I'll do one bit, like I put these down. I had no clue what else I was going to do, and then I was looking through a magazine and I found her, and I just thought, I'm going to put her in the middle. Oh, why is she in the middle there? With those two cards, no idea. And then I just thought, I'm going to do some of that brick stuff in the background. Why? I've no clue, but I just did. And yeah, I need to do a lot more on it. It's quite one-dimensional. It's not got any, it's boring, but it's the start. And sometimes that's just what you need to just do. This one, I just squidged white paint all over the background. I think I didn't even use a brush. I think I used my finger and I just went over it. And then I was gluing stuff, and I saw these bits of paper and I thought, oh my God, I'm just going to glue them down. Oh, I must have done. No, then I did the stenciling. I did that in the middle first. That was it. I did like lettering, and then I did the blue bricks again. And then I stuck that down and I was like, I like that. And I put that side. And then I was flicking through magazine bits and I found these two. This one I loved. And I thought, I'm going to use them. And she was colourful, so she sort of went. So I just slapped them down. I don't really have a rhyme or reason in this one. This is totally just absolutely play. These I just ripped up because I like them, because again, they were bits of paper that I'd used while I was doing other backgroundy bits that were doing other bits, and they were the background papers, clean up paper, background papers, and I just ripped them up and I thought I quite like them. And this one, I squeezed some pink paint out, I squeezed some green paint out, I just squidged it around, and then I did the black, or did I do, no, I did that in the background and then I did it again over the top. That was all right. So I mean, there's no rhyme or reason, I just do it. This one, it really needs some stuff on it. I might go over it with some clear gesso and then I'll have a nice background to work on. This one I did this morning. I had this die cut circle because I had this cleanup paper, and I just thought, oh, I'm going to turn that into a circle. So I put the paper on the in with the die cut, and I had this circle, and I just liked it. So I thought I'm going to stick that in the middle. Then I cut pulled these pieces off the end. They were end, obviously, pieces, and I just went round everything with black soot distress ink, just slapped it down. To me now it looks like a bit of like Stonehenge type. I really quite like it. The only thing I think, or maybe I should have done some work on the background first, but I quite like the red because it picks up with the red bits. But yeah, and then this one I just got, so I've got a whole load of yellow printer paper which I've never used, and I thought, well, it's sitting there, it's paper, so I literally got it, stamped. I did the circles in the background, then I stamped on top with the little witches. I ripped them out, went round the edges with the black, and just slapped them down. Again, I wish I'd done maybe some more in the background of the red. But the whole point of using this red paper was it was different, and to keep it red a lot of the time. So, you know, I mean, I've gone over some of them, these ones. Yeah, so that's just what I've been doing. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this little catch up, and I will see you in the next one. Might do some stuff in my journal, or I'm not sure. Lots of stuff to work through over the autumn and the winter months. I've got lots of stuff that I want to do, and I've got my other stuff that I'm doing. So like I'm working on this is for all my this is my work that I do with my spiritual stuff. So I'm working on this book at the moment, which is in a file, but it's on all sorts of stuff that I want a whole lovely book on. I mean, it's basically it's a sort of a grimoire with all my stuff about the runes. These are pictures that I did that I wanted in here. So I'm working on this at the same time, and there's a lot of work to do with that. So yeah, I mean, my spiritual stuff is sort of my there's art involved in that. So you know, that's why I sort of say art magic, art witchy stuff. And I've got some other journals that I want to start, which would be art magic. So they're being more specific on like working with some tarot cards or things like that. So I'll probably post them up on either my other channel because it's more my spiritual, or I may just post them up on here. And if you're not interested in those, you can skip past those ones. But yeah, so love and blessings to everyone. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.